Whenever you're ready.
Alright, so this is Mage Wars. This is a game of arena combat between mages. They come into the arena, they step into doors in opposite corners, and then have a battle to the death to see whose school of magic is better and who's more powerful of a mage. The game is plays like as if magic were real, and it was designed from the ground up to capture and give you the feel of a real magic battle, a visceral experience with, with a satisfying finish. No game is certain until the last turn. You never know who's going to win. There's great ways to turn the game around. The game is actually played with a spell book. So you flip through your spell book during the turn, trying to decide what spells you want to cast. Has a nice feel like you're actually a mage, picking your spells. Unlike a card game, you don't draw cards hoping to get the spell that you need. If you need it, it's in your spell book. Pull it out and cast it. And if you need a lightning bolt or a fireball to finish off an enemy creature that's bothering you, just pull it out. If you're in a bad situation, heal yourself up with a healing spell, or grab a teleport and teleport out of the way, or put up a wall between you and the enemy, things like that. There's also lots of dirty combos built into the game, and you can play any of them anytime you want. You don't have to wait and hope to get the two cards together. You just have them, so you just pull them out when you want. There's lots of great things going on in the game. When you summon a creature, you actually pull it out of your spell book and place it in the zone next to your mage after they cast it. Creatures get little action markers. That tells you whose side they're on, because this is orange over here, and we also have blue markers too, like these. And then when a creature acts, attacks, or moves, you'll flip the little marker over, and that tells you that it's active for the round. So that's how you keep track of what things, which creatures have acted. Every creature or mage in the game gets one chance to act each round. And so there's other things going on, like we have 4 mages, and they're up here on the wall over here. We have a Beastmaster, a Wizard, a Warlock, and a Priestess. They all have unique play styles. You get to customize your spell book. That's one of the best parts of the game. So you build this thing the way you want. That's okay, no problem. Putting in here the spells that you want, trying new tricks, new strategies, and with an unprecedented level of tactics and opportunities for doing different things. When you play the game, you pull the spells out of your spellbook and place them on the board. They become objects in the game. Cards have a one-time use. If this creature takes enough damage to destroy it, then I will go ahead and place it in the discard pile, and I would have to have another copy of it in my spellbook if I wanted to bring it back out again. Some of the objects in the game are pretty interesting, like the Beastmaster has a lair here, and this is like a little factory. It summons animals every round for him. So each turn he could be bringing out wolves and cats and bears to swarm his enemy. The enemy will quickly realize, I need to take this lair out before I take out the Beastmaster. And fortunately, it's an epic spell, so you only can have one in a spell book. So once you get rid of it, you have the satisfaction that you finally got past it. The Priestess has a Temple of Light that brings down a blinding beam of light every round to fry an enemy creature. Once she gets that out, you need to go ahead and get that temple out of play before you worry about her. We got lots of cool, powerful things like that for every mage. You don't have to play the mages with their default strategies. They actually work well with mixing things up and trying different things. You don't have to use the spells that are normally from their schools. You can venture out of their schools and try new things. We have a unique point system built into the game, so I'll show you a couple spells here. This is a nature spell, you can tell by the little tree symbol, and is a level 2 spell. This is also a nature spell, it's level 4. The Beastmaster would pay 2 points or 4 points to put this in a spellbook, and you get 120 points total. If the Priestess wants to put this spell in her spellbook, she would have to pay double. She'd pay 8 points for this spell, or 4 points for that spell. So you can buy anything you want, you just pay more for it. And the 120 points we found to be a really good number. It's like a magic number. It works really good for the game. It's just enough room to have some dirty surprises, but you have to stay within your school in order to have enough different things you can do. But the Beastmaster might have like lots of animals and nature enchantments, but then he'll have like a banish spell in there to put another creature to another dimension for a while, or he'll have a teleport or a counter spell, things like that, to help himself out. That comes with a nice surprise. We have equipment in the game. There's lots of interesting items that you can arm yourself with. This is the Warlock's. This is a Warlock spellbook here. He's a great frontline fighter. The Beastmaster might send in swarms. The Warlock will go right into the fray himself. He wants to take out the mage head to head. So he'll have on his demon hide armor that damages any creature that approaches him. He'll have his fire whip, and this fire whip can actually hit creatures up in the air, so he can hit those flying angels and catch them on fire. He has his helm of fear, which scares other creatures away from him, so they won't even attack him. If he starts, if he has a problem with the creature, he'll just curse it, and then he'll put on his Moloch's Torment that allows him to deal damage every round to any cursed creatures he has.
Nice.
Those are just some of the default strategies in the game.
All right.
So this is for sale now at Gen Con, and then it'll be out in distribution soon? Or?
Yes, sir. And actually, we sold out. We were surprised by the reception we had. Yesterday we got in trouble with Gen Con because our line went all the way down there, and down there.
Wow.
We had to shut it down. And today we gave out tickets, everyone running up. I got a video of the horde coming up. It was awesome.
Nice.
So we sold out in a minute 43 seconds this morning. We passed out that many tickets.
Holy cow.
Wow. So, but we're taking pre-orders, and if you buy the game at Gen Con as a pre-order, you'll get it shipped to you as fast as anyone else is going to get it in the country. It's going to ship out in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And if you buy a core spell tome, which is 110 extra spells, now this is not new spells. Let me make sure that's clear. It's just 110 extra copies.
Gotcha.
For those guys who just say, I want more of everything.
Yeah, sure.
But I want to be up front with everyone. There is enough in the game that you don't need to buy this, but if you want to, have more customization options, sure, you can go ahead and buy a core spell. But if you buy this or a t-shirt, we'll give you free shipping.
Okay.
And the shipping on this game is about $15. It's heavy. It's 7 pounds.
Right.
So it's a lot. You get the 22 wooden action markers. You get about 100 punch cut markers. You get status boards, cubes, custom. You get 9 of these custom dice. You get all 4 mages, the arena. You get 2 spell books. And our spell books are a little different from the Max Pros. They're extra wide, so you can actually put sleeve cards in them easily. A sleeve card will fit in here. It's just a little tight. Here, it's nice and easy. You can actually put 2 in here, 2 sleeve cards, and it has extra pages, 80 pages altogether. So we feel it's an exceptional value for $60.
Great. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.